Okay, I have a story for you that is so ridiculous and stressful. I still can't believe it actually happened. It's about a time when a complete stranger almost ruined my life. And it all started with a piece of mail in Dallas, Texas. A few months ago. I was just minding my own business when I opened a bill from the city. But it wasn't a bill for me. It was a notice that I owed over $25,000 in unpaid tolls and fines. My heart stopped. I don't even have a car. I live right in the city. The letter had my name and my address, but it also had a picture of a car I had never seen in my life. I spent the next 3 days on the phone, trying to explain to one person after another that this was a mistake. They didn't believe me. Every time I called, they told me that if I didn't pay, they would seize my property and my credit would be ruined. My credit score was dropping, and the stress was so intense I was losing sleep. I felt completely helpless, like I was living in a nightmare. I finally went down to the city's traffic office, bringing every piece of documentation I could find to prove I didn't own a car. The woman at the counter looked at me and said, "This happens more often than you think." She pulled up the photo of the car and the license plate. She told me to look closely at the license plate in the picture. The numbers were blurry, but the letters were clear. And that's when I saw it. It wasn't my license plate number. It was off by just 1 digit. But the car's plate had been registered to my name and my address. A person had intentionally registered a car to my identity. They had been driving around the state for years, racking up thousands of dollars in tolls and speeding tickets, and sending all the fines straight to my mailbox. My blood ran cold. This wasn't just a mix-up. It was a deliberate act of identity theft. Someone had been using my name, and I had no idea how many other things they might have done. The woman at the counter gave me a police report to file. The whole ordeal took months to resolve, thousands of dollars in legal fees, and it was the most stressful experience of my life. I was fighting a ghost, and the city wasn't on my side. I eventually got the fines dismissed and the identity theft report filed. But the whole thing made me realize how fragile your identity is. Someone can just come in and create a mess that takes years to clean up. And you're the one who has to fight the system. It was an incredibly scary and exhausting process, and it taught me to be more vigilant than ever. So, yeah, that's the story of how a $25,000 toll bill almost ruined my life. Have you ever had to deal with something so outrageous and stressful? Tell me your story in the comments.